Barnside Chat. We take your questions from the magic rainbow bag. Love lives here, so join us today for Eve's Barnside Chat. You can find us in Campbellville, Ontario. We have rescued chickens, pigs, and cows and goats. We've got plenty more farmed animals, big and small, all for love and love for all. Welcome to Eve's Barnside Chat. We take your questions from the magic rainbow bag. Love lives here, so join us today for Eve's Barnside Chat. Our mission is to inspire kindness and compassion for farmed animals everywhere. You can help us take action by volunteering or through donations, or visit our store and check out our website to learn more. Welcome to Eve's Barnside Chat. We take your questions from the magic rainbow bag. Love lives here, so join us today for Eve's Barnside Chat. Happily ever after Farm Sanctuary.
Hello, 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 friends. Oh, the mute clip is off.
Happy Monday.
Happy Monday, friends. It's nice to see you all. Hello to Jerry Lee. Hello to Deb. Hello to Mary.
Hello to my mom.
Oh, your mom's here.
Yeah, there she is at the bottom.
Oh, DJ White. Oh, incognito
Yeah.
there with the DJ
Yeah.
throwing me for one.
Hi,
Hello.
Claire.
Oh, hello, Claire. Nice to see
Poor
you.
Scale.
Oh, Gail.
Gail's
yeah.
at the top.
Oh,
Gail's at the top.
Oh, we have to scroll to the
You have to
top
scroll
there.
up.
Hi, Gail.
Claire.
Hi, Gail. Nice to see you. New
Comments.
comments
Brenda.
flying in. Yeah, happy Monday. It is one of my favorite days of the week because we get to all gather here. Welcome to Barnside Chat. My name is Derek,
My name's Andrea.
and we are gathered here today at Happily Ever After Farm Sanctuary located in Campbellville, Ontario, Canada. And of course, it's live. It's 1:04 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on, is it today the 22nd already? It is.
Wow. July has flown by.
Wow, July has absolutely.
And July has had all the weather except snow.
And there's a lot of special days in July as well. Check out all those special dates that we
shall
have
we? I remember when she
to
arrived.
celebrate. And unfortunately, we have a date to add to this list. Friends, if you have not been updated on the Facebook page in the past couple of days, we bring you sad news today about our dear friend Luann. Luann unfortunately passed away, and it's with heavy hearts that we share the news that we're saying goodbye to our beautiful friend Luann. Luann arrived at Heath's with her dear friend Gladys in 2015. Despite being with us for 9 years, Luann always preferred the company of her sheep and goat friends over humans, and we always respected her wishes. We did our best not to intrude on her personal Yes, sanctuary work always has its ups and downs, and Luann went out a real fighter. She had some really bad arthritis, and the caregiving team did absolutely everything that they could to provide Luann with pain management, and Luann let us know that it was time. So thank you for all of the notes that are coming in. Oh, can't hear you, can't hear you, can't hear you. Everybody's focused on the can't hear me. Well, I'm sorry that I ruined that moment. I hope that the video, at least you can gather that we lost Luann. So we need a sound producer, clearly. And there's lots of them here on the page showing up. I'm so sorry about all that. All right, so let's carry on with, oh, not that, here we are. Let's carry on with some other problems that we had this week. We had internet outages on Thursday, which also prevented us from gathering. So on Thursday is when Luann also passed. So I think that the internet outages was actually a way of Luann telling us that we don't have to produce a live that day. And so anyways, yeah, we had quite a few problems last week. And here's one that's not a problem.
Look at him.
Andrea, tell us about that.
This is our auction coming up.
It is.
Yeah. I was trying to read the font. It says fall.
It is.
We're having auction in August.
It is.
Okay.
It is in August, and we're looking for submissions from artists and painters and photographers.
Yeah, gotta make something.
Supporters. Yeah, it is
no
time to
boy.
get the glue gun out and put some blisters on our fingertips. It's time for the Heaves auction. We'll never stop raising money for the mission, and with your help, your love, and support, you know that we have 2 or 3 auctions every year, and it takes a lot of time to prepare for them and to get them ready, and of course to ship everything out. So
That's exciting.
support us on that. Today's Barnside Chat agenda, there's always an agenda. Andrea, what's the agenda for today?
We have some resident updates. We have, what's MRB?
Yeah,
What's
I know.
there's an acronym.
There is.
How did I not figure that out? Magic Rainbow Bike, because it was lumped with facilities updates.
BSC threw me for one. Like someone was like, "What? It's BSC today." I was like, "Barnside Chat."
And BCC for mine.
Yeah.
So many acronyms. And all the
these
medical
acronyms.
acronyms we have to know. We've got Magic Rainbow Bag, we have facilities updates, we have weather report. It's been all the weather recently.
It has been all of the weather
Lots of
recently.
rain.
The weather for the residents. The weather for the residents. The first resident that we're going to talk about that you may have already heard about us having a problem with. Andrea, do you want to tell us a little bit about what we're looking at here?
So this is Gloria. If you've been following the page and our stories for the last week, we sent her to OVC last week. She was losing weight, she wasn't really eating, so she's currently still there, and we are trying to get to the bottom of what is happening with Gloria. It isn't entirely clear. They have run pretty much every test you could think of, blood work, urine, and they have been monitoring her, and we decided to keep her there over the weekend so they could keep an eye on her. They also did some imaging, ultrasound, so they're really trying to figure out what exactly is going on with Gloria. She's still in the hospital. We'll keep you posted. I have the phone on me, ready to take their call if they have some updates today.
It's it's troublesome, it's worrisome, it's all of those things bundled up together. We started to notice Gloria not wanting to come into the barn at night. They became really like almost refusing to come in, and so we ended up mixing them a little bit differently and providing Gloria with different space, and then determined that the goats that she was with were, giving her a hard problem, that being George and Angelo and Diablo. And so we removed her and moved her in with a different herd down here at the barn, and it was by then we had, it's not like she got worse when she got to the barn.
No.
I think it was that we were watching her more closely.
And maybe she was showing it more, because sometimes they'll hide things if they're in pain or something's going on.
Yeah,
It's hard to know.
That's really good, because there's a lot of strong personalities up there at that barn, and so we're glad that she's at OVC, but with trips to OVC also comes hefty bills They never stop. The vet bills every single month here, they never stop. I just saw an invoice for $1,500 for x-rays that were happening on some chicken feet here on farm, and as well as Pixie's sort of chest cavity. And the costs just never stop. They're not small costs, and when you add them up every single month, I mean, we're talking huge dollars. And so we've reached out to our supporters, that being you, and our email campaign. You may have received an email from us asking for your help to cover the cost of this OVC visit. And we're really hoping for the best here for Gloria, because it's scary when they don't know what's going on.
Yes.
1 minute they're presenting something and the next minute they're not. It's like, she's in the right place for sure. And we're keeping our fingers crossed, and we will keep you updated on everything that is Gloria. Here is the next person.
Was that Hercules?
And is that Herky? It is.
It's a funny angle because usually he looks a little bit rounder.
It is. I can see his tusk
it's a
there,
tusk.
his snaggletooth there.
tusk.
What's happening here?
He's getting laser treatment on his shoulders for his arthritis.
This looks like it's voluntary, doesn't it?
Yes. I think he's enjoying it.
I think he's enjoying it as well. It's like a warming sensation, and it brings circulation to his. That's his front left shoulder there.
Yes.
Yeah. Does he have a cut on his shoulder there?
I think it was for mobility things. I'm
Okay.
not sure.
This is Avery, a caregiver whom is trained on this medical laser that we purchased. Oh my gosh, we've had it for a year now.
At least a year.
We've had it because we
Yes.
purchased it last summer for
Yeah, I
Summer
remember
Sparkle.
them coming to show us how to use it.
This piece of equipment is not your purchase on Amazon laser. This piece of equipment was in excess of $45,000, and it provides treatment every single day and relief
day.
to the residents. And I saw Nev here today as
Yes.
well, right? Did Hercules get to see Nev?
Chris, did Herky see Nev?
I don't know.
I don't think-
Brindle, I think, though.
Yeah,
for sure. I
Brindle.
don't think Hercules.
Enrique.
Got it.
There's a big list today.
Nev always has a lineup of residents that are waiting to see them.
Exactly.
Here's a chicken in a bucket, Andrea. What's happening?
This is it's rosemary or sage?
Oh,
They look so similar.
I wish Chris was here.
Chris just
Chris
left.
is on the Chris is
in this
Chris is
photo.
on the screen with a chicken in a bucket getting a foot soak.
Yeah, so when they have bumblefoot, we do an Epsom salt soak, and that really helps relieve the pressure and helps heal them up when we catch them early, so they don't get any bad with like health checks and things like that.
So we covered Gloria, we covered Brindle, and we covered chicken bumblefoot. Denver, we heard, is doing much better.
Looks great.
There was a couple questions here. Have they tested for?
They are.
They did.
That's on their list.
Okay,
So her vet thinks it's pretty unlikely with how she's presenting, but that's on the list. We are testing for ionace because it can show up as like wasting, muscle wasting, not eating. So that's on the list, and we're waiting for results on that. They also did fecal testing, which came back better than her last test.
Yeah, it was actually surprising. I was expecting her to be riddled with them
Yes,
because
she was initially, and that's kind of where they're leaning. Maybe it was an infection of GI parasites that might have caused the initial weight loss, and then she just couldn't keep up with it because of the stress, other health issues underlying, and that she just couldn't deal with them on her own. We did deworm her, so that might be part of the issue. We're not sure again.
Our fingers are crossed for Gloria. It's time for the sanctuary weather report. It's nice and warm
It's the
right
perfect
now.
day.
It is the perfect day.
We have gone through so much weather.
Hell and high water. Almost the 100-year flood came up.
There are roads around here that are underwater still from a week ago.
Yeah, and I
And
know
the barn flooded at least twice. I was out there twice for it, but maybe flooded more than that.
Kevin's team will be telling you all about the swimming pool that they dug at the new
I
farm.
haven't seen the pictures yet.
Thankfully, not much rain in the forecast. It's moderately warm this week. The humidity is gonna go up to about 29 on Sunday, so not looking so bad right now. It's 24, and it's what does that mean? 101 pressure. I feel like there's Well, that's the barometer. That's the barometer reading. That's normally not on there. But it feels like 100% pressure around here every single day. The weather around here, there's always something going on. There was the full moon. You probably had the urge to get out and scratch your chest and howl at the moon.
You know who was really excited around the full moon? You saw those videos, Obama.
Oh, he was wound up.
And he was getting other people wound up. That's his favorite thing to do when he's wound up. So there was like 2 nights, maybe 3 nights in a row where they were just nonstop up there.
I do have a video of them having zoomies. That's coming. That's coming.
Spoiler
But yeah, I
alert.
know, right? This was like weather and sky related with the full moon and the flood waters. We almost needed the canoe
Undercover.
to get around here.
That washed the mulch up over
check
those.
that. Eh? Like that is wild. And here's something that the weather always produces, and that is a bountiful and plentiful cart full of
Summer
zucchinis.
garden.
Everybody has a friend trying to give them a zucchini right now.
We will take your zucchinis.
What else? There's white zucchinis, green ones. They got some beets in. Oh, the beets are ready to pick, and like the greens have all folded over on them. The gardens is doing so good, and every day there's more and more and more. There's a wagon full of produce coming out every single day.
True.
Thanks to our volunteers that help us manage the garden. If you'd like to become a volunteer, Andrea, what do they do?
You can head over to our website, happilyeverafter.ca, and click on the volunteer button.
We have a lot of new volunteers starting.
Yes.
There's
amazing.
There's 5 new people starting in the next couple of days.
I'm excited for them.
Yeah, right. And there's been an influx of people. Like last month, I felt like there was some new
Yes,
faces that
yes.
started around the farm. I was like, who's that? Who's that? Who's that? Who's that? So it's awesome to see like a rejuvenated feeling of new people around the farm,
So
and
nice.
and just people getting to see and be hands-on and on the ground with us. It's super special. So if you'd like to join us, and I hope you do, head on over to the website, and that's all. That you just fill out the questionnaire.
We'll get in contact
and we'll
with
get
you.
in contact, and there are a couple more public work days
Oh.
coming up that you can sign up to. If you just want to come one time, you can certainly sign up to one of those volunteer work days, and the link will appear below by magic. All right, what's it time for, Andrea?
Magic rainbow bag.
It's time. Oh, it's time for the magic rainbow bag, which
Is that just?
it's just one.
It's just one.
It's just one little question
That's
in
never
there.
happened before.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know if my internet was glitching this morning, but I raked through the internet and the dark web.
The whole internet.
The whole internet. I scraped through it all.
Wow.
And here,
Record-breaking.
Here, well, let's see if there's any questions up here. Maybe we can pull a question.
Oh,
Did you
nice
see
and
any?
live.
Did you see any?
I don't think
no,
so.
just a lot of people telling me to turn up the volume. And then, oh, thank you, Gail, for donating to the medical. Zucchini bread, yes. Okay,
Yeah,
so no
kids would
questions.
love that.
No questions are on the magic rainbow bag. The magic rainbow bag only has in it today one question.
Even though it's so heavy.
And my lip plumper. Here it is. Did the residents enjoy the sound bath?
I think they did. It was so quiet. I was expecting to hear a little bit more chatter because they were still out.
Yep.
The ducks were. I heard Kramer a little bit. It was really cute. He was doing his little noises.
He totally was making his
He was
noises.
his little noises.
The wildlife on the
I was gonna say
property.
that birds were going wild for a while.
Yeah. We started, and April's family was up close, and then they went off to bed.
They would have still heard it from over there.
Oh, totally. Yeah,
Yeah.
The vibrations from the sound bath could be heard from around the property, especially when she played that big gong.
Yeah.
I loved that.
Could
thing.
really feel that.
I had some really like vivid dreams for a couple of days. Like normally when I dream, I
did
don't
too.
remember them.
She said pay attention to them.
I don't.
I
Well,
always remember, but they were weird.
yeah, they were.
With the full moon coming too.
Yeah, maybe.
Woo.
Man, it's time to drink some moon water. Yeah, definitely. If you want to check out what a sound bath is, you could just go to YouTube and just
I've never really heard of that before.
Google or YouTube sound bath, and you can pick a frequency that that makes you feel good.
That was
And
nice.
shake it out and groove it out.
And so many of us here together. That's nice.
It's time for a facilities update. Let's walk towards the barn. Let's change the position.
Can Can we answer one question while we're walking? I
Oh,
see.
yeah.
Can I touch it?
Yeah, go for it.
How is Cooper? He's doing great. He is doing much better. He had an eye infection a few weeks ago. He's been on a few different eye meds, but the current one he's doing the best on, with some pain meds, anti-inflammatories, antibiotics. So Cooper is doing great. He's in good spirits, having a great time out there in Corno's cottage.
Cooper's got the coolest house.
Cooper does have the cool. I want to live back there with him.
I saw in the staff room because Cooper's group is going from Bunnytown, which is like a super cool space, and the new farm doesn't have anything quite like Bunnytown at all anywhere across the farm that we've looked. We can't find anything that replicates quite what Cooper's got. So it was interesting to see from the staff what Cooper needs in order to make sure that it's home.
Started a little board. Okay. Some drama. She always has to come into stall one when we're here.
That's Abigail.
It's Abigail.
Abigail loves her close-up on Barnside Chat. Hi,
ready.
baby. Hi, girl.
We're
Oh my gosh, I thought that was the iPad. I was like,
having a moment.
we're having a moment. I was like, that was the iPad. Thank you, Andrea. Hi, baby. There's Abigail, sweet piggy face.
What are you doing?
Sweet pig. Always got something to say. And this might be Abigail's mom here. This is Jolene. No, this is Fiona. Sorry, this is Fiona. And Fiona could also be her mother. Jolene or Fiona could be.
Yeah, I think we assumed Jolene because of their connection, but.
All right. What's left to do on the program? Oh, we were at facilities update. There we are. Facilities updates.
Yes.
We were here at the facilities updates. The facilities updates. It looks quite startling over here at this corner of the property right now. Andrea, have you been over there?
Have been numerous times. I
It's-
went, pretty much every day this weekend. Every time I went, it was looking way different.
I went to get a lawnmower and it was so disorienting over there. So the facilities building is being taken down and they pulled the roof off, the cover off of the facilities building.
difference.
And I went in the facilities building and I was like, oh my gosh, this is so weird. I just got so disoriented. I was just like, I don't know where it is. And of course the lawnmower is where it always was.
Yeah.
But it just looks like such a different space over there because the roof is off of it. Kevin's team has got that building all taken apart and it is
gone.
out of here.
When do those containers move?
That's a great question. So let me put up our, so let's put up the 65 days until we, I have to put on the music that ensues a little bit of panic here. There it is. 65 days until we move. So there are some dates to track, some project milestones there on the right side of the screen. And we can see that the facilities building, the containers are moving on July the 29th.
Next Monday.
Yeah, so right now they're preparing the site of the current barn, and they had to scrape back all of this earth to make a platform for these buildings that's made out of gravel and a driveway to it. And they dug it all out, and then we had torrential downpours. So it filled up. It's as big as a few Olympic-sized swimming pools, and they have been pumping water out of it for days on end, trying to get that project back on track. There's 40 dump trucks full of material to go in this space.
I cannot picture that. I haven't seen it yet.
I saw one dump truck dump, and I was like, "That's all." I was like, "That's all." I was like, "That's all."
40.
Yeah. There's 40.
Wow.
Yeah, it's the one dump truck is pretty funny when you see it up against what has to be filled. But yeah, there's 40 dump trucks of space. So there's another shot of the facilities building with the big genie boom that they got to rent and take it all down with. And that, of course, was all Kevin's team doing that. Yeah, we're 65 days until the move, and that is scaring the bejesus out of me.
Plans every day.
We were out at the farm a couple weeks ago, and this was a screen capture that came off of video. And when I was editing the video, this caught my eye in the clouds. If you notice, directly above the barn, so directly above the barn doors that are open there in the clouds. Let me blow it up here a little bit for you.
Way.
Check out this face in the clouds.
That's amazing.
And I thought that it looked an awful lot like Captain Dan. I mean, and how comforting was it to, I mean, I didn't even know he was there when we were doing
No, I
it,
didn't see that.
but yeah, check that out.
The ears.
I know.
That's, yeah, with the ears.
The ears, yeah, anyways, it was a fun moment that I found while editing, and I can't get out of this. There we are, there we are.
Got stuck.
Yeah, it was awesome to see Cap Dan up in the clouds looking out for us. Okay, here we are, moments of the week. Moments of the week, here's the first one.
No.
Oh,
Look at his
he's the pharmacist.
face.
He's the
He is
pharmacist.
pharmacist.
Here's Ricky on top of the Daily
many
Meds
jobs.
box. Oh, here's Andrea holding
that
a
when I-
town hall meeting.
I was having rough housing with him that one night.
Yeah, totally. And the first prize winner is
Ew.
Pixie.
Pixie.
Yeah, Pixie wins first prize. I found a whole other genie out in the field. Caregiver Chris brushed out a bunch of the down from underneath Jeannie's coat that she was blowing out. It needed to be done.
It did.
Yeah, and I'm
All
sure
of a sudden,
she's
she
happy about it.
blew that coat.
Here's Mr. Ricky Face, who was doing his last checks from the quad. Every
smart.
night he goes and he rounds up the pigs from the quad.
Oh my gosh, look at them
Just
running.
in a line, off they go.
That's the best.
Yeah, that was a great capture.
Wow.
Oh yeah, here's the roughhousing that was going on with.
Yes.
Yeah, here they are.
I swear he started it.
So we got
Look at the
Obama
ears up.
and Catherine.
And
Abraham.
A little bit of Elmer action.
Yeah, Elmer's like,
He's a watcher.
he's up on the platform checking it out. But man, they were cracking each
So
other.
that must have been the next night because the night before that I waited to put them to bed because they were just too riled up.
Yeah, this is. Oh.
See, he likes to watch those two fight. And this is play fighting.
Yeah, this is total play fighting. If they were mad, they would just keep doing it over and over and
No,
over
they're
and
just doing a
over
little
again.
gentle, but they're really, really activated.
And here's a cute moment that was caught in the woods. Yeah,
After the big rain.
yeah, after the big rain for sure.
So many bog spots now.
There are a lot.
Craters.
Out in Pasture 8, I've seen the sleeping spaces that they've created in Pasture 8.
They have sleepovers there now.
The bogs, of course, help keep them cool. They help with sunscreen. It helps provide sunscreen, and also is a natural way to smother parasites. It makes your skin feel oh so smooth.
Exfoliates.
Yeah, exfoliate, and it
the flies
keeps the flies off. Yeah, there's so many ways that the mud helps. All right, this is the last segment.
goodness.
There's one more segment, and then we're done. I can't believe it's 27 minutes already.
Yeah, we
it
just started.
it just flew on by. Let's walk up to the front of the barn here. Let's walk. Oh,
Zoe.
hello.
Zoe saying hi.
Zoe did say hello.
Zoe is a very chatty
okay,
lady.
hello. Let's say hello. Say hello to Facebook land. There's beautiful Zoe.
Aw,
hi,
hi,
girlfriend. There she is. And there's Pixie. Oh, let me see. There's Pixie. Oh my gosh, I'm a terrible camera person. I'm a terrible camera person.
What are you doing?
All right, it's time now, Andrea. We're gonna get. Oh, I can't. My eyes have not adjusted.
No.
How are your eyes? You okay?
That's better.
There we are. We can see the screen. It's time now for a segment that we're calling Remember When.
Ooh.
Remember when Mr.
I
Corno
Vividly remember doing his weights like that.
needed to stand on the scale every 6 weeks and be embarrassed to show his
Not like
weight.
it.
Oh, love that moment. Remember when?
Yes.
Who's this?
Iconic duo, Dolly and Nancy. And Dolly's house is named after Dolly. That's his love of his life.
Who is the love of his life and lives in the house named after her. Remember when Brindle was as big as this spindle?
I can't picture that. I took this picture and I cannot picture him being that little.
This little man.
Like that's like the size of Zoe right now when she's
I
standing beside a
remember
spindle.
when Brindle was
No.
that big. Oh my gosh. And remember filling the loft. We had to fill that loft like 10, 12 times since we've
Like
been
that.
here. Right? Just like that, one bale at a time.
Yep.
And that's something that we don't have to fill the loft like that anymore. The new place, it's all big, large bales.
Very
and
different.
it is very different. It is absolutely very different. And this was one last remember when moment. We're not going to be able to hear it, but they are. Here it is.
I don't want to alarm anyone, but I haven't snacked in 25 minutes. I don't know whether that sort of gets an award
Yes, that was when
nowadays, but
Nancy
that
needed
is
to be
something.
fed
That
more.
is for me.
You can catch out silly
Announcement.
Nancy announcements on TikTok, on Instagram, on Facebook. And that's all the moments for Remember When. Oh, there it goes. It fades off into the distance. Did you see that?
Technology.
Did you see that cinematography? We've made it. We made it all the way to the end of another episode of Heath's Barnside Chat. It takes the love and support of a community just like you to keep this place going. We need your comments. We need you to hit the like button. What else should they do, Andrea?
Share. Check out all of our pages. We have a YouTube channel now.
That's right, there is a YouTube channel, and we have a new program on the YouTube channel called Magic on the Move, and it's for the supporters of anybody that has donated towards the move from here to the new farm, and a new episode should be coming out very soon. Thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in to Heath's Barnside Chat. Thank you for being a part of this community. You guys are all awesome. We hope you have an amazing week. My name is Derek,
My name's Andrea.
and we'll see you. When's Bear Care?
Wednesday at 1 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. We're doing live.
Ooh,
Yeah.
I've seen some of the photos getting lined up for it.
Yep.
Tune in. We'll see you then. Bye-bye, everyone.
All we need is a place to be and a few good friends for some company. If you'd like to stay, you don't have to leave. We'll leave the lights on and the door unlocked. If you drop on by, you don't have to knock. We're happy to share whatever we've got.